There's a lot of people impacted by that. The employers who have to literally fire people or lay people off, the individuals who either get laid off after the fact, or people that know that their company has talked about, hinted about, layoffs or downsizing, and they're like, okay, well, am I one of them or not? Am I going to make the cut? There's a lot of different pieces of that puzzle, but what are your thoughts as far as the whole psychology of that whole employment situation?
I think that it's a great question, because now if somebody has not already engaged in layoffs, they might be thinking about it. And one of the things they tend not to think about are what I call the hidden costs, the psychological costs of having a layoff. And those costs are real. And it's usually in reduced productivity from those who are left. It's natural to think, if there's already been a layoff, am I next? If you imagine yourself in that situation, you're going to be talking with coworkers more about it and friends. During the day, you're going to have your water cooler talks a little bit more often to see what's going on in the company. In fact, studies show that although senior executives think that most of the communication in the company comes through formal channels, when they ask the rest of the staff, they always say, oh, it's through the grapevine. That's where we learn everything. Well, when somebody's back-channeling through the grapevine, they're not doing their job. So you're losing their labor. You're paying them to be there to do their work, but they're not. They're talking with other employees about who might be next. They're worried. And worst of all, you may have people who in the future would not be targeted for layoffs, but who are so scared they look for another job, they find it, and they leave. So that's another cost that employers don't often think about.